I want you to write whatever comes to mind when you think of these words. It can be a song, it can be an event, it can be a definition if that's what you think of, it can be a person. Write whatever comes to mind whenever you look at these words. So the first term is juvenile delinquent. The second one is intelligence, prison, artistic creativity, violence, and writing.
We thought of like good grades, success, professionals, people that are like informed, educated, and it's like our future. Wisdom, and we thought of like people like Albert Einstein.
For intelligence, we wrote Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, Leonardo da Vinci, Stephen Hawking, and of course this group. Yeah.
Actually, can I have you share what you put for prison?
Well, we put blocked out from the outside world. They usually have to follow the rules. It could be depressing for them, lonely, isolated, rough, life-changing, and they learn to not take things for granted, and then violence.
We put colors, Picasso, art in general, painting and sculpting, right side of the brain, and emotional expression.
Yeah, you guys are getting psychology up in there.
Okay, so we put gangs, anger, blood, not really any actions, chaos, no peace, no sense of control, overly controlling, weapons as in bullets, knives, etc., disorder, and
It's Cassie.
Cassie?
Yeah. Sorry, I have a list.
Creativity, expressions, thoughts, emotions, essays, creative writing, research, newspaper, media, analyzing, PowerPoint, sports topics, feelings, futures, experiences, texting, and slang.
So today's session, we're going to get some writing up. Who likes to write? That's it? Just 2 people? 3 people? 4, 5, 6? Your hand is halfway up, so you kind of like to write. That I teach with the community, so you guys are going to be a little tired when you're done, but hopefully you guys will be better writers, and then we'll ask you again if you like to write or not. You probably will say no, but hopefully we'll have something. So today we're going to start with House on Mango Street. It's a chapter called My Name. Has anybody read this book? Yeah, House on Mango Street. Do you like it or no? Yeah? Okay.
Name means hope. In Spanish, it means too many letters. It means sadness. It means waiting. It is like the number 9, a muddy color. It is the Mexican record of my father's place.
My casa.
Okay.
I live in a gang-infested neighborhood. It's called Townsend, where the so-called fearless and tough cholos are getting shorter and younger. Where now it's not a revenge beatdown. This time it ends in a fatal stabbing of a 14-year-old or a shooting of a white guy on his bike.
My name is Diego Manuel Aviña. My mother and father gave me that name because I am the only boy in my family. My mother always wanted a boy, so she prayed to Our Lady of Guadalupe and asked her for a boy. And in return, she will name him after Juan Diego, the Indian that said he saw Our Lady, which is kind of a miracle that
Another day at the job, I would think by now would have gotten a promotion. I have stopped a robbery before it happened and also found and arrested a man who's been stealing cars for years. What do I get? I get to supervise at a circus. To think to myself often if being a police officer would really be all that worth it.
So my name is Jimmy Wu, and yes, I was one of the characters in Mark Salzman's book that you're holding right there. And I'm just gonna go into a little detail. When I was 2 years old, you know, my parents moved to the United States because just like most immigrant families, they felt that America, the land of the free, was going to give us better opportunities. And I was approached by the chaplain of the facility at that time, a nun by the name of Sister Janet Harris, who asked me one day if I would be interested in participating in an innovative new creative writing class. And I told her, yeah, not because I had any real interest in creative writing, but it was because I wanted to spend more time out of my room. So I was recruited along with 2 other minors in my unit, and we went into the small library inside our unit for the very first time and met a man by the name of Mark Salzman, who was introduced to me as a pretty good author that was going to teach us creative writing. I had no idea at all about who he was, and later on it turned out that he was actually a Pulitzer Award nominated author for one of his books called Iron and Silk. And sometimes that's what it is. I don't know if I ever made an impact on her life, and I'll never know. But in this line of work that we do, we all say that we just plant seeds anywhere and everywhere we can. We may not ever see it come to fruition. We may never see what comes of any of the work that we do. But it's that hope that we plant a seed and it does grow, whether or not we see it. And if we do get to see it, then that's the most beautiful thing ever.